Okay, specific warm up. We have a 4 to 6 minute timer to warm up the barbell thruster ascending in weight each round, and then to get the shoulders primed and ready for pull-ups if you have a pull-up bar, and if you don't, then to also warm up the sumo deadlift high pull. So what you have, and if you don't have that much weight and or you're not going to go that heavy today, then you might only need 4 minutes to warm up properly. And then if you need a little bit more time, you can even go 6 to 8 minutes if you really need to. If you're trying to get to that RX weight, you need time to warm up. And if you will have the time to warm up beyond the RX weight or beyond the weight you're going to do, even if you're not doing RX, that is okay too. I said 4 to 6 minutes, just trying to keep this today's workout within an hour, 15 minutes for the typical Saturday classes. But again, if you got more time, take a little bit more time to warm up. So in that 4 to 6 minutes, you'll do 3 reps of barbell pause thrusters. So at least with the lighter weight, and then you could start going into just a regular thruster without a pause for the heavier weight. So you can, right off the bat, squat clean that first thruster, and then go into regular thrusters after that. What I want you to really make sure you do, a couple things, is when you bring the bar back down, since I'm already there, head goes back, don't start squatting until the bar hits your shoulders, okay? Rather than starting to squat before it ever hits your shoulders. Then you're gonna make your shoulders work too hard. One other thing to focus on, kind of the opposite, when you come back up, do not start pressing until you've stood up all the way, or until your hips are extended. So that was a good rep. Bad rep would look like this. I'm already pressing, I haven't stood up all the way. Shoulders are again gonna work too hard. Finally, make sure you get a pause with the lighter weight, really work on positioning. Knees out, chest up, elbows up. Give it a 2 to 3 second pause at the bottom of each rep. So, if you have a pull-up bar, beat swings is the name of the game. 5 of those bad boys. For those of you that have home pull-up bars, I know a lot of you are pretty proficient at doing good beat swings. I just want you to remind you, since I won't be able to demonstrate on the bar behind me, that less is more with those. Really, really squeeze your legs together, squeeze your feet together, and then make sure you pull and push with those shoulders so that they're active and it's not just flailing legs. So 3 pause barbell thrusters, 5 beat swings. Taking your time transitioning between those, adding weight on the barbell thrusters as you warm up. Now, if you have a barbell but not a pull-up bar, and today you're going to do sumo deadlift high pulls instead, then you'll, instead of doing beat swings, you'll do 3 really good technique sumo deadlift high pulls. And I emphasize that because 2 days ago, if you're doing this programming, you also did deadlifts on Thursday. So I just want to make sure you don't have too much volume of that hip hinge movement on you. So that being said, also consider that if you're sore from the 5x5 deadlift, maybe go a little bit lighter on the sumos today. So sumo deadlift high pull, super wide stance, okay? So double shoulder width at the least, feet mostly straight ahead, they can turn out a little bit, okay? So imagine I have a bar, my hands are gonna be inside my shoulders, and I'm pushing my knees out super hard, okay? Knees can't be here, I gotta get super wide. And then once I'm in that mid-shin position, I drive those knees back, coming up, torso angle does not change relative to the ground, and once I pass the knees of the bar, then the hips fly forward, and I high pull like so. So to show you with the bar, I'll face you first. Super wide stance. My thumbs, I like using my thumbs to touch to just know I'm narrow enough. And then I get down to that start position. Bar is almost on the shins or gently touching. Knees are out. I drive the knees back, and then I squeeze the butt, pop the hips, and make that bar fly up. To get full range of motion, I get that bar up to around the collarbones. So take your time warming this up because you don't do it a lot. If you need to do more than one set with an empty bar, by all means. Side view. So if I'm starting here, butt goes back, torso angle's changed. Once I hit the knees, then the knees can bend, torso angle stays the same. Okay? And then when I come back up, knees go back, torso angle's the same. Once I pass the knees, then the hips come forward, and I pop those hips through and rapidly accelerate the bar going up. Full speed, or close to full speed. Like so. Okay? Have fun warming up specifically.